This is going to be an NFL edition, and in this NFL edition, we are doing the results of my gambling picks from week number 8. I started doing all of the result episodes, and then we got slammed with having all of the sports at once, so I stopped doing it for a little bit. Now that there's a little bit of a lull, we'll go back over where I went right and where I went wrong, and thankfully this weekend was another double-digit weekend for me, so I did fairly well. My record was 11-3. Not awful. I took the bait like a lot of people did with the Green Bay Packers. I was expecting Dalvin Cook not to play, and he did. And not only did he play, he went off. I also took the bait with the Tennessee Titans. And if you watch my videos, you know that I say that the Cincinnati Bengals are that team now this season that I should always take with the points. And I went against my own logic. So I kicked myself in the ass with that one. And last but not least were the Buffalo Bills. They just could not find a way to put away the New England Patriots. Now, granted, they ended up getting the W, and they won the game by 3. But the Bills were 4-point favorites. They let the Patriots stay in the game longer than they should have, and inevitably, here we are. Cam Newton comes back looking, I don't want to say looking great because he was the reason why they ended up eventually losing the game. It was a lot better than, week number 7 when we get pulled and we threw 3 interceptions. To rattle off the list just quickly, I won with the Falcons plus the points. I won with the Steelers getting points. I lost with the Bills. I lost with the Titans. I won with the Raiders, and like I said, there's just something about the Browns that I don't trust. They struggle, really struggle putting away the teams. I don't want to say that are bad because now the Raiders are only 1 game behind the Browns, which is perfect in my world because I'm a Baker Mayfield hater. So if the Browns and Raiders end up with the same record, the Raiders end up going to the playoffs and not the Browns. So good on that. I won with the Colts. I lost with the Packers. Won with Kansas City. Like I said, it didn't matter what they raised the spread to. The Jets weren't going to be able to compete with them. I won with the Dolphins. I wasn't expecting to win with that game. I didn't think that Miami was going to win the game outright, but they did, shockingly enough. I won with the Denver Broncos, and that was just pure, unadulterated luck. Now, if you watch the games, you saw how the Chargers pretty much owned that entire game until the 4th quarter, and then they kind of fell apart. I won with the Seahawks. They absolutely looked phenomenal. They dominated the 49ers the entire game, and I don't care that they won the game by 10 points. The ass whooping that they put on them was way worse than a 10-point beating. Then I won with the Chicago Bears. Lo and behold, like I said, the Saints don't travel very well, and the Bears were getting, I believe, 5 points the line went up to. Even when the line opened at 3.5. So any way you look at it, the Bears covered the spread. Good for the Bears. Obviously, won with the Philadelphia Eagles. You want to talk about another dumpster fire of a game. And then, like I said, I jumped off the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I took the New York Giants when the line went up to 14.5. It was just too much points, and it seems like Tom Brady struggles when he plays my New York Giants. This is just a small little recap. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch you guys next week. I'm out.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it.